Does Batana oil really help your hair to grow? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, Karen with Curl House. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, a certified trichologist, and the owner of the Curl House product line and the Curl House Academy Let's Get Growing program. And today we are going to talk about Batana oil. Now, Batana oil has been trending everywhere, and I needed to know why. So many people are saying it has helped them with their hair growth. It has helped them to maintain the health of their hair. So I had to do a little bit of digging, to do a little bit of research on the why. And I had to go out and purchase some to see what all the rage is myself. But before I even talk about that, let me just briefly tell you what is Batana oil. Batana oil is a natural oil that is extracted from the nuts of the American palm tree. And this palm tree is primarily produced in Honduras. Now, there are two key nutrients in Batana oil that helps with healthy scalp and healthy hair follicles, and they are vitamin A and vitamin E. So let's talk about vitamin A first. Vitamin A is responsible for the production of sebum to your scalp. So sebum is that waxy substance that your scalp produces to lubricate your scalp and lubricate your hair. It's like your scalp's natural oil. So vitamin A is responsible for the production of the sebum. So if vitamin A is not present, or if there's a deficiency in vitamin A, then that's going to affect your scalp. That's going to lead to dry scalp, itchy scalp. It could lead to an inflamed scalp. And when there's inflammation, there's hair loss. In addition to that, vitamin A also helps with blood flow circulation. So you know, in order for your hair to grow, there has to be blood flow. So vitamin A helps with the production of blood flow. The blood flow is what actually carries oxygen and nutrients that are essential to your scalp. So that oxygen and nutrients going to your hair follicle is what causes your hair to grow. So vitamin A helps with that. So can't you see why Batana oil would be fabulous for promoting hair growth? Because it contains vitamin A. But not only that, it also contains vitamin E. Now, vitamin E actually has antioxidant properties. So that means they reduce the oxidative stress on the scalp and free radicals. Free radicals, just because they are free. Everything that's free don't necessarily mean it's good. So free radicals is not good. Free radicals actually disrupt the hair growth cycle. And if there's a disruption of the hair growth cycle, that leads to hair loss. So oxidative stress and free radicals can disrupt your hair growth cycle. It can cause dry hair. It can cause hair that breaks and thinning. And that too can also lead to inflammation of the scalp. There is a direct correlation between people who are dealing with alopecia or hair loss and inflammation. So in Batana oil, because it has both vitamin A and vitamin E, it helps to reduce or mitigate these symptoms that cause hair loss, thereby encouraging hair growth. And vitamin E also improves or stimulates blood flow to the scalp so that your hair follicles gets all of the nutrients it needs to produce hair. And that is why Batana oil containing vitamin A and containing vitamin E can help encourage hair growth, leading to thicker, healthy hair. And in addition to that, it also helps with your hair, not just your scalp. Vitamin E helps with the sheen of your hair. It helps to repair dry, damaged hair. So Batana oil is great for your hair and your scalp. So now let's talk about how to use Batana oil on your hair and scalp. But before we talk about that, we have to talk about the obvious with Batana oil, and that is how it looks. Let me show y'all what it looks like, y'all. Do you see this brown? Yes, 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 this is brown. And do you see all this gray hair? Gray hair in a brown product, it's a no-no, but because I still have to try things for myself, I tried it anyway. And I tried it to do a prepoo. So that is the first way that you can use Batana oil as a prepoo. Prepoo means it is applying something to your hair before you shampoo. Typically, when you do a prepoo, you use a penetrating oil like coconut oil, babasu oil, or even Batana oil. Actually has saturated fatty acids that actually penetrate deep below the cuticle layer of your hair, getting on the inside of your hair strand. And when that happens, it helps to prevent moisture loss. It helps with detangling. It helps to keep your hair even more moisturized moisturized and stronger. So a pre-poo is something that you do before you shampoo. So because it was brown, and I know it's brown, I put it on my hair before I shampooed it. I put it on the night before, let it sit for about 8 hours. It did make my hair slightly discolored, but when I shampooed my hair, I used purple shampoo, and my hair immediately popped to silver again. So it was okay for the pre-poo. Now, warning, again, this Batana oil is brown. So if you have gray hair, you know your hair best. You may want to stay away from it, but it did work for my hair. I love the way my hair felt the next day when I did my pre-poo, and I am definitely going to use it again. So that is one way that you can use Batana oil. The second way that you can use it as a sealant. Now, Batana oil comes in two different forms. It comes in this solid form. It also comes in a fractionated form, so more of a liquidy form. If you're going to use it as a sealant, I recommend that you use the liquid Batana oil as opposed to the solid Batana oil, because when it's fractionated, it has a higher amount of oleic acid, and that will soften the hair and lock in that moisture. So if you're going to use it on a regular basis to seal in the moisture, then use the fractionated or the liquid form. And the third way that you can use Batana oil is directly to your scalp, doing a scalp massage. So I already told you all of the amazing benefits of vitamin A and vitamin E in the Batana oil. So if you're putting that directly to your scalp and massaging it in, then it's certainly going to help improve blood circulation to your scalp, and that's certainly going to help to promote hair growth. Now, I caution you with applying oils to your scalp. Be mindful that too much oil on your scalp can disrupt the scalp microbiome, which is that environment, like the pH of your scalp. Putting a lot of oils and stuff on your scalp, that can disrupt that scalp pH. And when that is disrupted, that can create all kinds of scalp issues. So while I am not a big proponent of applying a lot of oils to your scalp, I will say, if you do it in moderation. Don't put a ton of this oil on your scalp. Less is more. Okay, guys, as I wrap up, let me give you a little grow differently tip. So I know that we talked about vitamin E found in the Batana oil, which is a nut oil. You can also increase your consumption of vitamin E by eating nuts. Yes, you can get your vitamin E by eating nuts as well. Sunflower seeds, peanuts, almonds, all contain vitamin E. So you can grow differently and make sure you eat the nut as well as apply it to your hair and scalp. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are looking for an amazing product line, I encourage you to consider the Curl House product line. We are currently rebranding, and we are about to relaunch our product line very, very soon. I'll pop a link above so that you can join the wait list. Or if you are someone who needs help with your hair loss or hair restoration journey, you can consider the Curl House Academy. I'll make sure I put the link below so that you can check it out. And if you want to know where to get Batana oil, I will put a link below in the description. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, like the channel so that you do not miss a video in the future. And until we talk again, stay fabulous.